G'day everybody, this is Mick. Thought I'd post another session that I had a few days ago back at my local inland spot, Boggy Lake. Plenty of wind that day. Here's Ian, one of our wingfoiling community legends. Had an accident with his wing. Not a great start to anybody's session. So as you can see from the reeds on the left, plenty of wind today. I've grabbed a 4.2 north mode. The reason I didn't grab my 3.5 North Mode Pro is because my son grabbed it and he's out on the water and we'll find him later. Very mixed session this one, warts and all. Very difficult as I remember. The conditions were really challenging, very windy, very gusty, wind dropping off, plenty of rain at times, and maybe a little tired from a previous session. I saw the excuses up front, but let's see how we go. Done a bit of editing, chopping and cutting the film. It was a 90-minute session and you're not going to have to endure that. Here's me finding the right water depth. Solid stink bug start there, Miko. Well done. And looks like we're straight into it. Come on, trusty KT board. Fly like the wind, and we're up. Awesome. I can't remember which video it was, one of the thousands I've watched, but one of the guys said when you start foiling, rather than just going blasting in a straight line, maybe get some S-turns in, just warm up your nervous system and your body a little bit, and I do like that, so I'll try and do that. I'm also have recently discovered the glide on my new front foil, so this is me looking for any opportunity to just glide a little bit. Love it. Very new to me. So feeling pretty good, pretty confident, wishing I was on a smaller wing. Off we go. Bit of the theme there over this session. No spoiler alerts there. Very difficult conditions. Conditions I usually quite enjoy at this spot, but my excuse was I was overpowered on the hand wing. As I've watched this prior to editing it for you, I am somewhat pleased at my starting prowess. I couldn't launch that board as quick as I can now. It's taken many hours of practice finding a modified stink bug technique online and dialing that in. It's very helpful, helps me run that board out on the coast or in rougher conditions. Big fan of that technique after being on my knees and grabbing the wing for a few years. Also had a bit of a technical issue at some point. My lens cover on the camera failed slightly and I got some water inside the lens protector. The camera's still good and I've fixed that as we're speaking now, but it does distort some of the image quality as we go through. Finding the hand wing, very rarely is it down by my side, the power. Again, flying the hand wing, lots of wind. A few little lumps to try and glide down. Again, I'm enjoying that, that's pretty new for me. First jibe in. Not a fan of toe side. Just cannot be comfortable there. Admittedly, I'm massively overpowered today. Is my stance a bit too narrow? Bending at the waist, leaning forward. And that's what happens when you're not set up properly. Foot switch is not going to happen. Yeah, pretty quick on the relaunch. I'm pretty happy with that. That's something I remembered from my windsurfing days. I was always pretty frantic at re-water starting, particularly when I was out in the sea in Australia, Western Australia. It was somewhat confidence inspiring to know you could get going again pretty quickly, or at least get out of the water. So here now I don't have enough power to get going. I mean, I'm fighting it, and then there's a gust, and then I'm up, but fighting that board and hand wing. I'm a big believer in if you're failing, you're learning. I'm not sure it felt like it at the time, but lots going on. Lots to challenge the central nervous system. Sunlight there. There's a foot switch, I'm claiming that. And then jibing onto my preferred side. Getting ready for a jab, I expect. My preferred side by a mile. Yep. Oh, nightmare. Not sure I'm there. I think a gust might take the hand wing. Another solid stink bug. Starting like a boss. Got to take little wins in performance, I suppose. Sun coming out, and now there's not enough wind to get going. What a mission that session was. Clumsy edit there, apologies. Not sure who that was. Might have been my mate Dave, although I'm not sure. I saw Dave fall off once in 2022. I've done it for a while. It's another job claiming that. Oh, come on, Miko. See if you can make some magic happen. Switch. It's not great. My front foot didn't make the front strap, and my back foot needed to be a bit further back. So lucky. And yeah, that off was fully deserved. Another foot switch. Bit of a jibe, happy with that. Touchdown, still claiming it, still dry. Just about. Come on, get a bit higher. Ah! Man. Just to show you the contrast to the afternoon, I'm now hiding underneath my wing because it is lashing it down with the rain and the wind's gone up as the squalls come through. Some people were still winging and the windsurfers were still going, but I'd just fallen off and I'm no hero. I wanted to protect my face from lashing rain. these. Good start. Is there enough wind? Yes, no. Man, that was hard work. Plenty of pumps there. Off we go. Pretty stable there for a while. I mean, I was out there for 90 minutes, so there must have been some periods of fun. This is Flynn, my son, soon to be 15. Been winging about a year, just over a year and a half maybe. There he goes on his 60 litre board, and he's my 3.5. Thanks, Flynn. Director's cut here, everybody. I'm sure you'll appreciate this. Being a dad of children, let him have his moment of the sun and fame. There he goes. Nearly missed it, but yeah, bit of airtime. You'll like that. And of course, that cool dad got to be satisfied, jibing round my son as he's in the water. Again, I'm not convinced I'm stable in that toe side at all. And yeah, proof was in the pudding. Bit more Flynn whizzing past me. Good on him. Great to be out there on the water with him and our mates in challenging conditions by anybody's measure. Right, I think that's how we started. On my knees, and I was just finishing the eddy, and then I found this, which is from the same session towards the end. Sun's out, wind's dropped to a very manageable, nicely powered strength for me on my 4.2, and yeah, what a session. Bit of everything. Damaged equipment, damaged egos, damaged shins, no tacks unfortunately, tried a couple, they were a disaster. A few jibes, a few foot switches, and plenty of stink book starts. Thanks for watching everybody. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.